Chuke's 10mm extravaganza. Howdy folks, welcome back to Chuke's 10mm extravaganza. And what do I have here? But I got a new XDm 4.5 10mm with a threaded barrel. Now this firearm is safe. There's nothing in there, nothing in the mag. So I originally wasn't fair to the XDm. I got one when they first came out and me and Chuck tested them. It did fine, but you know, the front sight fell apart. It didn't even fall apart, just the fiber optic thing came out. No biggie, you get those for $5 and put them in there. So I wasn't really fair to it. The XDm platform is actually solid. It's been torture tested. I feel it's just as reliable as a Glock. So the question is this going to be my new 10mm for the woods here in Alaska? I'm not sure yet, but I am going to carry it some. Just going through it, I had to have one of these. Now, I really wanted the flat dark earth, but I just haven't been able to connect with one. I've wanted one for a while. I actually bid $1,200 on a flat dark earth OSP threaded barrel model. Didn't even have the red dot with it. I bid $1,200 on Gone Broker and I lost. That's how hot those things are right now. So I settled for the black version and I got a better deal. It came with the red dot. So what intrigues me about this is, of course, it's tactical. It really reminds me of a FNX from FNH, their 45 tactical, just because of the threaded barrel and the optic and everything. But just comparing, we're going to do some more videos of this. We're going to test it out with some different ammo, compare it to some Glock 10mm, but it did fine. Shooting it at the range, I did have some malfunctions, but I had this horrible ammo. It shot the PPU and whatever, the SIG ammo just fine. And then I had this old box of reloads from American centerfire ammunition, and it was loaded to less than 40 Smith & Wesson specs, and it wouldn't even push the slide back to eject the rounds. The rounds were all burnt. The shells were all burnt because it was really bad. But anyways, I'm going to test it with some hotter bare loads, of course. Just going through the gun, it's the big thing for me was the barrel. It's got a match barrel, ends up being about 5.3 inches. So if you've seen any of Chuck and I's videos, Chuck with Alaska Ballistics, we've done tons of testing. The more barrel length you get on these 10mm, you're getting more velocity, foot-pounds of energy. So that's what you want for the woods. So I really like the longer barrel. And of course, the mount for optics. I'm not a fan of the plate system. Hammerheart recently fired one of his SIGs and the plate came off and almost busted his teeth out. The plate system is just awful. I like having, you know, my Glock 19 was actually cut for an RMR. You place it right in there. You don't have to deal with any of these plates. So we'll see how that goes. The screws seem beefy enough, but it's really nice having a red dot in case there's a bear that's a little bit farther and you want a more precise shot. It's got the suppressor height sights, a melanite finish, pretty heavy, 32 ounces, but that really helps with the recoil. I mean, this thing hardly recoils, but I have to say the best thing about this, and it definitely beats Glock, is the trigger. The trigger is smooth. It's about a 4-pound trigger. The reset is really nice. Yeah, just a beautiful trigger. It feels like a SIG. Just the ergonomics are superior to a Glock, and the trigger is much superior to a stock Glock trigger. I mean, it just feels so smooth shooting it. I can do without the grip safety. I think that's unnecessary. It does not say grip zone on the grip, so that's kind of nice. And I got it on aftermarket, so I didn't have to pay Springfield anything to get it. But like I said, I got a good deal. It's got this weird Blackhawk Omnivore thing on the rail here, so I can't put a light on it right now. So I'll probably remove that, put a light on it, and get a holster made for the light. But I've got this Blackhawk Omnivore, I guess it's a retention holster coming in the mail. So I'll try that out. We'll see. Maybe I'll keep it for the woods. I'll have a 10mm on the chest, my Glock, and then have this on my hip. But I don't think you can go wrong with the ergonomics and the trigger. Who knows? There's a good chance I might shoot this better than my Glock. So eventually it may replace my Glock for hunting and fishing trips, hiking trips in Alaska. I do like that it has the red dot. These Vortex Venom red dots are crummy. I think if you compare them to a Holosun or something, it's just got like a little cheesy little red dot. The Holosuns have the circle and the reticle and even Trijicons. I mean, these are cheap red dots, so I'm not too sure about that. It did come with some other plates, so I would like a different red dot on there. We'll see what my options are, but we'll see how long this lasts. I might keep it. It only came with 2 mags, which is disappointing. You know, when Springfield first came out with the XDm, they offered this rebate where they sent you like 3 extra free mags if you signed up for their program or whatever. But that's when they were having publicity problems. But just 2 mags, a little disappointing. You can get extra grip things. The texture of the grip feels all right. It's stable enough, and like I said, it shoots fine. So we're going to do some more testing with it. Now, this was brand new. I didn't take it apart or clean it or anything. The thread protector does just kind of twist off, so you really have to watch that. It doesn't come with O-rings, so I'll probably order some O-rings for the thread protector and I don't know, put some Loctite on that or something. Anyways, I'm pretty happy with it. I'm a little sad it's not flat dark earth, but maybe Northern Knives will Cerakote it for me one of these days. But let me know what you guys think. We're gonna be testing this out. Me and Chuck and Long Windy Road. Should be a lot of fun. It does have the striker indicator, chamber indicator. I think it's a win-win, a cool 10 millimeter, especially if you collect 10 millimeters. If you can get one in flat dark earth, do that. But pretty happy with it. What do you guys think of the XDm 4.5 threaded barrel 10 millimeter from Springfield? Let me know in the comments. Thanks, guys. It's Chuke, your friend in the field.
My name is Chuke. I like to trade my guns just for fun, but now I have none. Oh, no, get shot by a bear, but I don't care. I got a 10 millimeter. Chuke's Outdoor Adventures. Watch you go outside every time.